The Community Education Channel presents Community View, a closer look inside community issues that matter. It's a glimpse, a preview highlighting issues and events important to the community, bringing public perception to light on local community issues that make a difference. Hello and welcome to Community View. I'm Melissa Anderson. A new family and youth LGBTQ plus resource center is now in St. George. Today I have with me Julie Benson, who is the Encircle St. George director. Thanks for joining us, Julie.
You're welcome. Thank
Appreciate
you for
having me on the show. I've been waiting forever for this place to open, but because of the COVID, we've seen a lot of back down on that. Tell us where we're at today with Encircle and what is Encircle?
Okay, great. First of all, thank you for having us on the show today. We appreciate that very much. Encircle is a youth and family resource center for the LGBTQ plus community. And it's just not for the youth or the young adults, it's for the entire family.
Right.
And Encircle started about, it was in 2016, 2017 as a result of the high suicide rate here in Utah. You know, Utah is about 4% higher, 4 times more likely to have our young adults and youth attempt suicide. So it was the action of one concerned person that said, we're going to take that on. And the sad part is about 40% of those youth, well, they're either struggling with their identity or they're from the LGBTQ plus community. So that's who Encircle is, what we do to support community. Now we've just recently expanded into southern Utah here in St. George. We were supposed to have our grand opening back in February, but COVID kind of stopped that. So we put all of our programming online. We also have therapy services available. We have state licensed therapists. We're currently doing teletherapy, but the good news is we're finally gonna open in St. George. As a matter of fact, our grand opening is coming up on the 17th. We're gonna be doing a nice little ceremony there at the house. And then starting the week of the 19th, we're gonna have limited in-person accessibility to programs and drop-by hours. And we're gonna be maintaining our online programming through the end of the year just to make sure that we're there for everyone, depending on how COVID impacts our community.
Right. Now, for people who haven't heard of this help before, tell us, it's not, you don't go stay the night or anything. It's just a daytime.
No, you're right. Nobody lives there. Now we design every one of our resource centers to have the look and the feel of a home. We actually call them homes. Nobody lives there.
Right.
But the idea is when you walk in, you immediately feel like you have a place to be at home. It's really important. Kids are coming home from school. They want to meet up with their peers, maybe participate in one of our programs. We have friendship circles. Now they're not therapy, but they're guided conversations where youth and people of like identities can get acquainted with other people from the community and just get a sense of belonging.
Right.
You know? We also have some very special programs where families, we have a program called Lunch with Lisa where parents, grandparents, folks that are surrounding the LGBTQ youth or the young adult in their family just get together and support each other over a nice sack lunch. We're currently doing that online, and hopefully soon we'll be able to start offering that program here in St. George. We also have another program called Connect, which is more about education. Again, that's currently online on Tuesday evenings, but it's a conversation where we have guest speakers come in, authors, people doing research, again, just to get community involved in the idea of how can we support our young people and youth through life so that they're thriving.
It's important to have that support. Tell us a little, does it cost anything for this?
No, it doesn't. Our programs are free. They are drop-by. And but our therapy, there is a fee for service there. Now we do work on a sliding scale. We also work with most of the major insurance carriers, and you can book those sessions right now online. You don't have to wait for us to open. And they'll do a conversation with you to see where you are with that, and we'll do our best to provide service for you or your family member that might need some support right now.
How can the community become involved with this to help through possibly donations or volunteers? Or
Exactly. Now during the COVID, call it the COVID times, kind of like the dark ages, the COVID time. Our services are going to be somewhat limited in person, but we would love to have folks come by and volunteer just for simple things like helping us with landscaping, cleaning. Once we get fully open, sure, we're going to need folks to be there to be providing hospitality, maybe even being trained to be some of those facilitators that support some of those groups and conversations. Right now, we also have online volunteer facilitators, so that's another opportunity. To volunteer, just go to encircletogether.org And there's actually a volunteer link there, and you just fill out a little form and we'll get your information and give you a call when we have an opportunity available for you.
And where are you located?
We're located here in St. George. We actually have 3 locations. We've got our first one in Provo, Utah, one in Salt Lake City, and now in St. George at 190 South, 100 East. Yeah,
okay.
And so that's our programming, that's our therapy. Again, it's sort of in transition right now, but hopefully during the beginning of the year we'll be able to open up and provide full services Monday through Friday.
Well, we wish you the best success, and I'll be out there to take a visit and take a little tour.
Very good. Thank
and
you
congratulations.
so much.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us and sharing with us today. And thank you. And if you wish to help and find out more, you can contact encircletogether.org. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day.